So here this is the input, this is the input signal, this is the output signal, okay, and the g of s given, s by s plus p, and from here g of j omega we have to write, wherever s is there we have to put j omega. Now in the first step I will calculate magnitude. Numerator is square root of 0 plus omega square. Denominator is square root of p square plus omega square. It is omega by square root of p square plus omega square. This is magnitude, equation 1a. This is equation 1. Okay. Now I am going with phase angle for equation 1. Phase angle for equation 1. Numerator, we have to write phase angle tan inverse imaginary by real. Denominator, we have to take minus tan inverse imaginary by real. Minus tan inverse imaginary by real. This is equation 1b. Okay, this is angle and this is magnitude. Magnitude. Now what we have to do? Y of t output is nothing but, okay, one magnitude, then input, and for the input we have to do some delay pi. This is the general representation. Okay, so magnitude already we got it as omega by square root of p square plus omega square, and input is given in the question, p into cos 2t minus pi by 2 is the input, minus, okay, minus, I have to write the delay also, just 1 minute. Just if you have an idea, you can try and check whether I am getting correct answer. Now this is minus pi I have tried. Okay, pi is nothing but, I will calculate pi value here itself, because again tan inverse if I put over here it will be a lot of confusing. From the input, this is of the form a cos omega t plus or minus, okay, plus or minus theta, plus or minus theta. Input format is like this. So omega value you can see it is 2. Omega value you can see 2. Okay. Since omega equal to 2, equation 1b what we can do, phase angle value, it is 90 minus tan inverse omega value is 2. Okay. Divided by p we have to find out. This is the total phase angle. This is the total phase angle. We have to write it here. 90, then minus tan inverse 2 by p, okay. And on the left side already it is given in the question, output is already given in the question, cos 2t minus pi by 3, 2t minus pi by 3, pi by 3 is 60 degrees, okay. So now what I will do, I will compare and check, find p value, compare and check and find p value, okay. You can compare magnitude and magnitude. Magnitude is 1 here. Magnitude is 1 into cosine. On the left side, it is 1 into cosine. So on comparison, I will take this as equation number 2. I am comparing on equation 2. Magnitude 1 is equal to omega value already we have from the given question, value is 2. So 2 divided by square root of square root of, I will write here 1 equal to 2 divided by square root of p square plus 2 square is 4. Okay. I will take on the left side square root of p square plus 4 equal to 2. If I just make square on the both sides, it is p square plus 4, it is coming 0. P value is coming 0 and p square value is 0. This is in the case of magnitude I am getting like this. If I compare a phase angle, what happens? Pi by 3 is 60 degrees. Pi by 3 is 60 degrees on the left side. Right side, make minus common. I am having 180 plus tan inverse 2 by p. And if I take this 180 to the other side, it is minus 120 equal to tan inverse, okay, 2 by P, and if I take tan inverse to the left side, minus 90 plus 30 is 1 by root 3, 30 is 1 by root 3. If it is cot 30, it is root 3, okay, minus root 3 we are having 2 by root 3, something I am getting, option B, okay, 2 by root 3. So here in the phase angle comparison, I am getting P value. Phase angle comparison, I am getting P value. And the magnitude, I missed out one thing. When comparing magnitude, you can see on the right side, one more P is there, I have missed out. One more P is there on the right side. Okay. If you have calculated correct, if you have calculated parallelly along with me, you will agree with the phase angle. I will come to the magnitude later. I have missed out one parameter P on the right side. So here it is. Tan minus tan 120. Okay, minus tan inverse tan 120, minus tan 120, which is cot 30 degrees, and it is root 3. Okay, minus cot 30 degrees, it is root 3. And this root 3 equal to 2 by P, and P value is nothing but 2 by root 3. 2 by root 3, I am getting the option B from the phase angle. Now I am coming to magnitude. I will show you what I have missed out. So you can see here 1P is present. Okay, but I have taken only this omega by square root of P square plus omega square. So this P also I have to take on the right side. So here 2P will come. When I square it, it will be 4P square. When I square it, it will be 4P square. Okay. So now 3 times P square is nothing but 4. 3 times P square is nothing but 4. When you still operate, P square is nothing but 4 by 3. P value is nothing but 2 by root 3. P value is nothing but 2 by root 3. Okay. So both magnitude and phase angle, any one parameter you compare and check. I think you have understood what I am speaking. Because I have taken up this only, I thought of doing one problem not to confuse with many things. Because the previous problem, omega value, only after a doubt is asked, I could identify. Otherwise, I have taken let. Okay. So to show that, I have taken up this problem where omega value directly 2 is given. G of s is the transfer function. From the transfer function, in step 1, we have calculated magnitude. Step 2, we have calculated phase angle. And we are using both of this to make equation 2. And after getting equation 2, just the comparison we have done. Okay. After getting equation 2, just the comparison on both sides. Whether you compare magnitude or you compare the phase angle, P value is coming as 2 by root 3. P value is coming as 2 by root 3. Okay. So now I think it is any problem of this model you'll be able to do. One more thing I will show in the frequency response. This we completed. Now I am taking up this question. A system with 0 initial conditions has the closed loop transfer function. Okay, closed loop transfer function is given. The system output is 0 at the frequency. What frequency? So T of s is given s square plus 4 divided by s plus 1 into s plus 4. When you put s equal to j omega, it will come j omega whole square plus 4 divided by j omega plus 1 into j omega plus 4. Okay, just I am substituting s equal to j omega because in the pole 0 plot, real axis is x-axis, imaginary axis is j omega axis. This completely is called S-plane. S is nothing but real plus imaginary part. When we take real part 0, we will take up imaginary axis, means we will take up only s equal to j omega. Okay, s equal to j omega. What they are telling, output by input. Okay, output by input, and then it is j omega whole square plus 4 divided by j omega plus 1 into j omega plus 4. 0 initial conditions. Initial input 0 initial conditions, and output is also 0. Okay. So what we do, numerator output is 0. Numerator output is 0. So we will take up 0 in the numerator. You can see 4 minus omega square equal to 0. We are comparing only numerators. So numerator equal to j omega square plus 4, and the numerator is the output. Already output is given 0, which is j omega square plus 4. Okay. J value is square root minus 1. J or I, one and the same. It is square root minus 1. When you take j square or I square, square of square root minus 1. Square of square root minus 1 is minus 1. So wherever j square is there, we can put minus 1. Wherever I square is there, we can put minus 1. Now here I am taking up left side 0, right side minus in the place of j square, then omega square plus 4, and omega square value is 4, omega value equal to 2. Okay, 2 radians per second. They are asking at what frequency. Omega is nothing but frequency. So frequency units are radians per second. Frequency, we have two different things. Okay, frequency can be in terms of f, in terms of omega. If it is f, units are hertz. If it is omega, units are radians per second. Okay, frequency can be represented in radians, otherwise in hertz. Now our answer is option C, 2 radians per second. Okay. So just to show you what is frequency response, I thought of taking these two problems.